Let's make some magic. Let's make some.
Hi friends, my name is Lisa Schmidt and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I think it's 23 years now, maybe 24 come this October. That's a long time. Probably the longest I've ever done. Oh, no, we've been married for 45.
No.
34, goodness. Little dyslexia there. 34 years, yes. Anyway, how was your week? Hope you had a good week. We finished our second week of school, which each week after the first day gets better and better. So I have a great class and it's very, very fun, but it's also very tiring. So, but today we're going to stamp and we're going to look ahead to Christmas. Today here in Minnesota is supposed to be 81 degrees. Whoop, whoop. Hang on to that summer. I love that. But I'm going to show you something from the mini catalog that is a beautiful stamp set for Christmas. All right. It could be for other things too. So it's in the mini catalog. And if you don't have the mini catalog, please let me know. They have been mailed and I have mailed everybody who has asked. So, excuse me. So anyways, in this catalog, it's on page 32.
Hi, Sandy.
And it's this peaceful garden. And it really is quite a peaceful stamp set, I believe. It's just so nice. The designer series paper. We've also got, I'm going to show you all of these things, but the 3D embossing folder, we've got dies. So let me just show you in real time, real person. On page 32 and 33, this is this beautiful paper.
Morning, Patty.
I'm going to show you one at a time. Look at how gorgeous this is. It almost looks like hydrangeas to me. So pretty, like stars on the back of the blue. There's a little piece I have left of this. Look at it with the doves. Isn't that pretty? And even that is just a beautiful blue. And we'll look at what colors are in this in just a moment. Look at that. Ah, so fun. I'm noticing more and more blue themed Christmas cards. I tend to go with the traditional, but these are quite pretty and peaceful. So in addition to
Well, it's got a lot of nice colors in there. The
Yes.
Misty Moonlight, the Secret Sea,
Thank you.
Cloud Cover,
There we go.
as well as
Super.
some of the neutrals like Crumb Cake,
Yes.
Basic Beige, Pecan Pie.
Awesome. Now I don't have to tell you because Dave just told you. Thank you. And this is the other one that I think is really fun, but obviously I've made this into something already. So that's what I have left of that one. In addition to that, ready? Oh, look at the glimmer paper. I love glitter. I love shiny things. So there is that color. There is secret. I think this is Afternoon Azure. There's Secret Sea. Look at how fun that is. And then there's silver. And I believe you get 2 of each in this pack. And so, man, I am all about the glitter paper. Glimmer paper. What?
Glimmer.
Glimmer paper. So the other thing that comes in this suite is the stamp set, obviously, which I love these sentiments because it's not just Christmas. So I want to make, you make that, it's not just Christmas. We've got sympathy, we've got heartfelt prayers, big hugs for a good friend, all the best in your new venture. And then you've got like sending heartfelt prayers or wishing you peace on earth, the love and peace, joy, and love.
Morning, Mary Jo.
So really, really, there you go. Oops, really, really pretty.
I'm just going to say one thing about the glimmer paper.
Yes.
It's one of the only things I think I've ever seen that isn't directly tied to a color. They just call it soft blue, blue gray.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's definitely a Secret Sea.
Not according to.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I had a piece of paper here that I have to have you look at it. The thick white, and it was scored.
Okay.
But I'm going to start with Secret Sea, and I'm going to show you. We're going to use the 3D embossing folder, which is awesome. Anything that has a frame like this, I think is amazing. Now, there's 2 things we can do because I want to add a little bit of light color on it. So I'm going to add my white. Goodness, I think gremlins came in the middle of the night and took our things. There's the white. I got it. And I have the paper, Lovey. I set it somewhere else. Just let people exercise. Like he needs that. He goes and plays pickleball every day at 6. Okay, so I wanted to add some of the, to make it a little lighter, and there's two ways I can do that. Number one, I can feel the side that is up, the side that is raised, and I can put ink on it, and I can run it through. So that is what I did on this side right here. It's pretty. It's a little, I feel it's a little crooked because I felt like it was a little difficult to get my paper in perfectly straight on the ink, but I'm going to do it a different way. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that centered. Line it up on the line that stamp gives us at the bottom there. Oh dear. I'm going to run it through the big box because it is
Wider than the little one.
yes. And I think my number 2 has to, let's see. Yep, there we go. Okay, so certainly ways I can put ink on the 3D embossing folder. However, I was wondering, well, can I rub the white over here? So I tried that, and I think, yes, you can. You just have to be a little bit soft with your touch. I'm just going to do it on this paper. So a little bit soft with your touch, and it came out really pretty.
Isn't that what we did with the sunflowers?
Yes, that's what made me think of it. Like, can I do it this way? So a little bit soft. This is going to get covered, so I'm okay with that. I'm going to end up covering that anyway. A little bit soft. And if it's not completely covered, yeah, I'm on the right side. Just checking, making sure I'm on the right side. If it's not completely covered, that's okay too.
Is that easier than doing the embossing folder?
I don't know. I don't know. Then you don't have to wash your embossing folder.
True.
I think either way, whichever you feel better about. I'm pretty good with that. This one has a little too much, and you can just tap it or daub it with a tissue, and some of the ink will come off. Yeah, I don't know which is easier, honestly, Dave, but okay. So then I'm going to take my standard size thick white cardstock and put this on here. Don't want to put it on yet though, because I'm going to wait on that because I'm going to put some ribbon on it. So this stamp set also comes with some great dies. So the dies, this die fits right in here. So how great is that, right? Fits right in there. So you could make it as a frame. I'm going to layer on top of it rather than getting rid of it. Okay, this one was hiding. I'd forgotten about that one. That's funny because I made a layer, and I'll tell you what I did, but I could have just done that, which would have been great. That's okay, because I wanted a layer of silver and then a layer of the color. But also in here are some doves, which are so, so pretty. We have some letters. So like when you're sending, you got some mail that you can send, little itty bitty, and a bow, some stars, and a little sprig. So I can't believe I'm still laughing at this because I was like, well, I want to layer it. And so I went looking for like, what could we do? Oh my goodness, totally forgot about that. That's okay. So I think actually I'm just going to go ahead and die cut one of those because I have the silver right here and now I have the right die. And I'd rather just do that. So I'm going to, oh, look, I think I have let's make sure we get the right die here. I'm just going to keep going with what I had because this is,
Yep.
No worries. All right, so I forgot I had that die, but I made do with something else. So what I did, because I didn't realize I had that die, is I went ahead and cut the die, half of it, and then the other half so that I could make it bigger. And this one I cut on the bigger side, on the big, thinking I only had this one. So I'm going to layer the silver on the back of this. But you could do this with another die. If it didn't have a layer, this is a trick to do. So I'm going to layer these. So I have a little bit of border there, just like that. Oops. And then I'm going to do the other side, get a little bit of border, like that. So now I have a silver border. Now, do you notice anywhere where it's missing? Right on the edges here. So to take care of that, I am going to use some ribbon, and this ribbon is our silver and white. ribbon. I love how the ribbon is just a standard like descriptive colors. So I'm going to put it right in the middle, right where those little parts that stick out are, the little rounded part, because that will cover up the piece that didn't have a silver. I'm still laughing that there it was underneath. Just a note. I forgot. I haven't used this in a while, and I really like it. So, all right. Now we can stick that onto our white paper cardstock. And I do notice that came off, but I'm going to get it on. Well, I just want to make sure it's straight before I commit, right? Okay, so that's straight. There we go. Let's go ahead and stick that down. And I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive here in the middle because it feels a little bit loose. And with that down, you won't notice it. All right, so by putting the ribbon there, I kind of took care of visually the edges here. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this directly. We could pop it up, but don't pass out. I'm not going to. Just going to stick that on. I kind of liked the white, the little bit of white edging. I thought that was really pretty. All right, so there's that. And then I cut out two of the, notice that there are two different doves. There's this one.
Morning, Kim.
There is this one. Okay, that's funny. The dialogue shows up on the bottom of the screen. Instead of saying right guy, you said the guy. Yes, I do have the right guy also. So I have to enunciate more. So there's two different doves. One has its wings flying, and this one, the wings are open. So I cut two of the wings flying, and I thought I'm going to layer them with a little dimensional. Actually, I'd like, yeah, I only had my minis. I need to order some big, oh, no.
We have some.
I know, I have my strips. That's what I really like to use. That's what I was looking for. I just like the strips. I feel like I have more control with them. So I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to put it right in the middle here, like that, because I want the wing. So I'm going to layer those on top, and I want, because the wing has a slit in it, so I can actually, something is not sticking here. Oh, I forgot to take it off.
Morning, Carla.
Details.
Carla says this is her favorite sweet.
Oh, it is so very pretty. So pretty. All right. So I kind of bent the wings out so that it would pop up a little bit more. I just think that there's a lot you can do with that. And I'm going to stick this on here. Okay, I'm frustrated with my ribbon because it's not quite staying. There we go. All right. Put my
Dove.
dove, thank you for the word, is right there. And I did die cut out a little envelope so that we could stick in his little mouth. But I'm going to wait because I want to put my words on. So I'm just going to lay that there. I was thinking I wanted to do, where's our stamp set? Here it is. I was thinking about doing with deepest sympathy or sending you heartfelt prayers. What do you think, Dave? Any ideas? I might have pulled one out already. I did. Never mind.
There we go. Whatever you picked.
Go.
Hi, Tina.
With deepest sympathy. That's right. With deepest sympathy. So
that's what I was going to choose. So that's
there we go. Okay. So I wanted a small piece. Well, how do you get a small piece that mimics? So I took my die, the one size I thought I had, die cut it out like that, then scooch the die down and die cut it out again. I'm going to stamp it and then I'm going to cut it. So it really does mimic what I have there. I'm going to stamp it in secret C. All right. With deepest sympathy. Somebody at school asked me to bring 2 sympathy cards, 3. 2 for people, 1 for a dog. I'm like, okay. So maybe this is one of them. I don't know. But there's that. I just want to, oh, bless you. Make sure that ink is completely dry because I'm going to cut it. And I just want to make sure it should be, but you never know. Okay. So let's go ahead and trim that to fit because I really want this beautiful paper here. I want this beautiful paper to show. So if I don't want to cover it up so much. So I'm going to cut this, not die cut it, just cut this right there. I think I'm going to go, yeah, that's fine. And then on this side, I'm going to die cut it right try to get the same amount. We'll see. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. So I kind of just made my own little image or shape because then I can still see a lot of that paper behind it. So that paper is so pretty. I don't want to cover that up. So again, using my strips because I love the strips.
So you love things popping up.
I do love things popping up and I love the strips. All right. I don't want that popping up though. I'll tuck that in. All right. And this piece I'm going to put right here, my little dove. I'm going to have it up in the corner. I'm going to have it overlap that just a little bit. And because I already popped up the dove, I'm just going to stick it right on here. So I don't want it up there. I want it covering that a little bit. Okay. Now, we're not done yet because we still, like I said, I'm not going to put the letter in because it says sending, but I just want to show you. It's just really cute. I like it because it's cute. I want to use some of these are the hues of blue flowers that come with this suite. And look how fun they are. I mean, I thought they were stars at first. So I have a little smudge. So for sure, I'm going to put one there. You just got to cover those things up. I'm going to go with a little bit of a lighter, not the darkest blue. Put that there. I think I'm going to put one way up here. There. And I'm going to put one down on this side because I have the dove over here. So this side, to weight it on this side will give me a little, it'll make it a little bit more. Put it like that.
Well, Diane's leaving on their Iceland and British Isles cruise.
Oh, goodness. Thanks for getting me a ticket. I would love what when doves cry. Yeah, I would be sad with that.
I know. I said it's not quite the right song for this card, but it keeps going through my
All right,
mind.
so there it is. You know, when it's a little crooked when Dave does his little thing, I'll straighten it out. But isn't that pretty? I think it's very pretty. And you could do it just with the outside without embossing it. This one is the one I said, like I did both. This one I was a little heavy-handed. But you could do it with just the secret C, and that would still look really pretty. All right, Love Bug, what do you have?
All right. Well, as you know, for everything stamping, always go to thestamperstudio.com. When you get there, you can order products such as Peaceful Garden, this suite. But one important deadline this week. This week is the deadline to sign up for Sweets in Season. Sweets in Season is our virtual event taking place on October 4th from 10 until 1 Central Time. You will hear from 3 amazing Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, Tracy, Amy, and Lisa. Each will feature one of the new suites from the mini catalog. And when you register, you get a fun party box that comes with make and takes for each of the suites. In addition to signing up for the main event, you also can add on additional classes. Each one of these features another new product from the catalog and gets you another set of make and take supplies. So,
But Dave, what if I'm not free that day?
if you are not free, we record the whole thing. So once you register, you will get access to the recordings and can come back and watch those at any time. So if you want to come for part of the time or none of the time on the 4th, main thing is get registered by this week. The 16th is our deadline because we have to have time to get all of your party boxes ready, get all of our materials cut, and get them shipped to you in time for the event. So Sweets in Season, register by the 16th, happening on October 4th.
Thank you. All right, I have a couple other cards to show you here using this same. You know what, the other thing I realize I want to do is I'm going to give the dove just a little eye right there. So ever so small. Let me see it.
Just barely.
Right there, just barely. Okay. So
Very pretty.
here's some others that we made with Stampin' Up. We had an event where they led us through making these. So there's one using just a little piece of the 3D embossing folder, which I don't usually think to do that, but I like that. A little bit of texture, a little bit of glitter. Just, it's kind of a fun, simple layout, heartfelt prayers. There's also, we have this one. Again, I like this one a lot, actually, with the raised, it almost looks like a, like I think of like a window or a plant, like it's raised and you're looking through it. So I really like that with the little branches on top. A little bit of twine. We've got our flowers there.
Carla's commenting on confetti in the party boxes. I actually got complaints about the confetti in the party boxes. So
You're kidding.
I've not been doing as much confetti. I do
You're
still put some
kidding.
treats in there, but I have limited my confetti usage.
Gotcha. That's funny. And here is another one. So this is tied right here. This ribbon is part of this suite also. It is absolutely gorgeous. But here's another one. I like the little bow here. Bow, sorry. Here we go again, Christmas season.
Oh,
The
no.
little bow in the mouth. Peace on earth. This is a little bit of shading on that. And again, we're using that as a background, the 3D embossing folder. And then inside, you have the whole thing. Check this out. Do you see it? You see the dove right here?
Oh, wow.
So if you
In the
take
clouds.
yeah, right here. So if you take the dove and flip it upside down, and then just kind of do your blending with your blending brush outside, and just do a little bit. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that nice? And this is all just done with a blending brush. It's just a standard white piece of cardstock. So kind of a fun fold there. And then the last one is we made this very fun box. And so the idea is the ribbon sits over this. That's what holds it closed. But look at that. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, that can hold all sorts of
I
fun
know.
things.
That's maybe I should do that for the refuge. I'm trying to think of something fun to make.
That looks kind of labor intensive.
All right. But then this little ribbon holds it closed. So these are all Peaceful Garden. I hope you feel very peaceful about your weekend. All right, friends. That is what I have for you. There's so many fun things you can do. Oopsie. So many fun things you can do. And it's so pretty. And I don't know, maybe we'll go with blue this year, Dave, instead of okay. All right. We'll still go with traditional red.
I'm kind of a red and green guy.
I know you are. Tradition.
Especially
anyway.
like I lost the name. Cranberry?
Cranberry. The cherry cobbler.
That's the one. Thank
Yeah,
you. I'm
that
like,
is a
it's
really
not
pretty
cranberry.
color. You're right. Cranberry could be a color and probably
Right.
was at one point. But anyway, I look forward to seeing you on Monday. I hope you have a great weekend. I mean, I'm loving this weather. I know we're going to go play pickleball because you know what? I don't get enough pickleball in now that I am at school all day long. So we're going to go play some pickleball, which I'm excited about. Grandkids are here. That's fun. Okay, I have to tell you something that's kind of funny. So Benji yesterday, he's 9. He went to all the neighbors and invited the kids to come play a football game at 10 in our yard. He made cardboard signs with the 50, 40, 30 with the yard lines. He made a goal, like 2 cardboard spaces with a goal, and put a ribbon in between them or a rope to make the
End zone.
end zone. But the funny thing, Dave was commenting this morning around the house. Anyway, super fun.
And under a tree.
And under a tree. Yeah, there you go. All good. He's very excited. So, okay, that's what I have for you. I look forward to seeing you on Monday, and I hope you have a great week.
Saturday in the studio, come on in. Lisa and Dave, let the fun begin. Grab your stamps, your paper, your glue. We've got crafty inspiration just for